Current feelings of the person on your mind. What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? How is your person currently feeling? We've got Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus and Libra on the table to give you connection to the reading, as well as some other charms. How are they feeling about you and your connection? Oh, lots of nice memories, but also lots of wounds. Lots of exhaustion. Let's take the cards that have fallen all over the place. There's a little bit of no contact at the moment. This person's been going through a very selfish phase. Instead of communicating and being honest and open, he's shut down. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is lots of confusion. Let's split the deck. So there's lots of confusion, open wounds, lots of arguments have happened in the past. There's a feeling here of, I don't want to go back there and argue again. You may be feeling like that. You may be moving into a place of, should I just go into my hermit and do what I need to do to look after myself? We've got the Strength card reversed, the Page of Cups, there may be children involved, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You're very wary of this person now. Feels like there's limited or no contact, or you feel like going no contact. The Nine of Pentacles reversed is when we look at someone and we think, what do they actually want from me? Are they gaining from me? Do they want somewhere to live? Do they want me to pay their debts? What do they want from me? And it's feeling like somebody kind of using you, but that's a feeling that you get from this person because you don't trust them, because especially with the Page of Wands reversed, if there are any substance issues or just selfishness on their behalf, there feels then, well, when they're with me, they benefit and I don't benefit from this. And their current feelings, they're weighing up their options about whether they should come back in again. But if they do come back in again, with that Six of Cups reversed, be careful you don't put your rose-tinted glasses on, especially with the Strength card reversed, because you are exhausted by this. I'm going to turn this into a longer reading. I'm going to do a connection spread between the both of you, because you are exhausted by this. With the Six of Cups reversed, there's a feeling of someone easily comes back in. This is my Hi Honey, I'm Home card. There's a feeling of they can easily go, but you know who I am, you know me, and they can break barriers down, and you put your rose-tinted glasses on and then you forget all of the exhaustion and you forget all of the wariness and you forget all of the past, because they have a way of making you feel good. Down this side is you. Yeah, you were deeply in love with this person. Deeply in love with this person, and they made you feel amazing, and you two have had some really good times together. But the place where they're in right now, emotionally, physically, feels like when you look at them, you don't really recognise them from when they used to be. Yeah, and then we have all the connecting energy. I don't know if you were actually married to this person or you thought that they were going to be the one that you were going to marry. And the thing with this person, because we've got the Hierophant card right in the middle of it all, you know this person very well. You know the good side of them, but you also know the bad side of them. And when we know somebody, all of them, or as much as we could possibly know, we then have to move into a place of, well, if I take them back, I know what I'm taking back. I know the good, but I also know the bad. So to accept the good, you have to also accept the bad. And there's a feeling of absolute exhaustion here. But in the past, look at the both of you. Absolute love, so much love. They made you so happy. You made them so happy. I do feel there's family connection here as well. And the Three of Cups is just the happiness and the support that you had for each other. They're in the Ten of Swords at the moment, and it's reversed. It's self-sabotage, it's substance problems, it's drinking, it's gambling, it's head games, it's them being really selfish. They feel like they kind of may have gone a route that they just can't at the moment get themselves out of. So then I'm going back to the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which is you looking at them and thinking, okay, so if they want to come back in again, they want me to fix them. And you have the Strength card reversed up there, which is this feeling of I don't have the energy to fix them. I don't have the energy to fix them. So there may have been a point in the past where you tried to fix them as well. You tried to be there for them. You tried to do things for them, and it ended badly for you. And you don't want to do that again. Although now I'm going to correct that. You would do that again if you could guarantee that they would go back to being who they were. But the thing is, they can't go back to who they were because you know all of them now. You know everything about them now. So they'll never go back to that point where you only knew the good bits about them. You've got the Fool reversed. This is a feeling if you don't want to commit. You don't want to let them back in again. You could so easily let them back in and have a really good time with them and feel amazing, but there's a lack of commitment. There's a lack of taking it seriously. And there's also a lack of you not really looking at it properly. There's part of you that's looking at it properly, like what do they want from me? Because you know the answer to that. But then there's also this love inside you that you want more than anything for them to come back and say, you're the one for me. We'll work it out. I can be better for you. You're my soulmate. And there is a soulmate connection here, but they're not your only soul connection in this lifetime. And it's really annoying because I was going to say this person needs the support. No, this person wants to avoid what they need to do. So if they come back to you and they try to get you to help them or do it for them, they're not doing it. They have to do it. This is the one time in their life where they could really benefit from sorting it out themselves. So in the near future, they have the World, which is everything getting a lot better for them and them doing it. We have the Five of Swords reversed in the middle of you both. And then you have the Lovers card. And I'm not convinced the Lovers card's about them, because we've got this Five of Swords reversed in the middle. I don't know if you're already talking to somebody else or if you already have a feeling that you just want something different. So let's do you a Celtic cross for love in general for you. And if it's this person that we're originally talking about, let us know. If it's somebody new, let us know. Let the universe know what does love in general have for you? Because sometimes we hold on to something that's not great in the fear that we just have nothing. But then there's always value in being single for a bit as well. So the Page of Pentacles, I don't read reversals in my Celtic cross because it's all about the placement. This is a new journey and this is all about you. And you want someone who's going to love you unconditionally, who isn't just going to be doing what they want to do when they want to do it. The first two cards are all about you and all about the question, is this person my King of Cups? Or do I have a new one on the horizon? Around you, moving forward, yeah, they're Ten of Swords, and it came out reversed. You're fed up with their nonsense. You don't want to do this again because this person has a pattern, and I don't feel they're completely out of it. They are going to come out of it, but they're going to go back into it again. So just be aware of that. When this person comes back in again, it's going round and round in a washing machine and you're going to be feeling exhausted again and your resources are going to get drained again and you're going to have to pick yourself back up again. This is wanting something new. The Ace of Pentacles. And this is wanting something that is secure. In recent past, when it comes to love, we have the Star. You've forgiven this person so many times before. And you've been manifesting for this person to come back. But sometimes the card says to us, are you sure that that's what you want? Because our angels know if someone's a good match for us or not. So when our angels are making it difficult and the angels are like, no, we're not manifesting that. No, we're not manifesting that. No, we're not manifesting that. But we're like, no, I'm manifesting this. This is what I want. They are who I want. At some point the universe goes, okay, here you go again with them. And you go back around in a cycle again. And you feel exhausted again. And you're like, I should have listened. Why did I force that manifestation? Our angels and our spirit and everything, they try to keep us safe. So if you're manifesting hard on someone and it's not happening, maybe there's quite a few things that you don't know. Like, I mean, one of the examples I use is like, look at Ted Bundy. Everyone thought he was gorgeous and he was charming and he had charisma, and there was lots of people that came into contact with him who would never have thought in a million years that he was a serial killer. But he had a dark side. So if someone fixated on him and manifested a relationship with him, they were actually getting a monster. And I'm not saying that this person's a monster or anything, but we have to be careful and responsible for our manifestations. And we have to throw it out to the universe and say, if this is good for me and if this is meant for me, allow me to have it. But keep it away if it's going to do me harm. That's a responsible manifestation because you're letting go of the control of it. You can be very specific with your manifestations, but you also have to accept that not everything you want is for you. And it doesn't do us good to get everything that we want, because we end up in a mess, because we end up with all kinds of things that we didn't see, but the universe saw, and the universe was trying to protect you. So just bear that in mind with that star there. Bear it in mind. You've forgiven this person enough. They've left you feeling exhausted. You're already wondering, what do they want me to do for them? How are they going to benefit from this again? What did you get from this person other than heartache, loss, and a lot of stress? There was a window of time when it was absolutely amazing, but then they show you the other side of them as well. And when we know both sides of somebody, we have to know that the bad side of them is not actually that bad. You know, we think, okay, the worst habit they've got is they cut their toenails on the sofa. And that's, okay, we don't want to do that, but that's a lot better than someone who's secretly violent or somebody who's a secret cheat. Or it's knowing all of somebody and accepting them for all that they are, but also valuing ourselves enough to say, if they show you the dark side and the dark side is terrifying and it's not good for you and it drains you, no. Why put up with that just for the good bit? You don't have to, because you can have someone who's got a dark side that they forget to put the milk back in the fridge. The harmless little things in life that'll drive you mad and you have little arguments over, but they won't break your heart. They won't break your heart. And put on your manifestation that I want to fancy them. It's not a sacrifice between good looks and a great personality. People can have both. You can be attracted to them. So opportunities to come for you when it comes to love, a completely fresh start. It did come out reversed, which is stagnation. If you keep accepting what you've always had, you'll always get what you've always got. Something new, something fresh, something amazing. There's the sun coming up. Secret underlying question: is it okay for me just to abandon all the time and effort that I've invested in this person? Yeah, it is. Because all the time and effort that you've invested in life lately, they're going to come in and they're going to take that all out, and you're going to end up with nothing. So the timing on this, when you're ready to let go, there's new love in your future. But first of all, we have to pay respects to the relationships that we once had, the people that we need to let go of, the coulda, woulda, shoulda, the regrets, let them all go. The biggest regrets in life will steal your joy, and the longer you have the regrets, the more unhappy you'll be. But you go, okay, it didn't work out. But something new will work out. A new beginning. And this is the power that you have with positive manifestation. I would like an amazing relationship full of respect, love, and chemistry. I'm going to throw it out to the universe, and if it's meant for me, bring the right person to me. Manifest in the best possible way. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is two people working as part of a team when it comes to a relationship. It's two people there, both people saving, both people planning, both people wanting the same thing, both people working to go in the same direction. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you anyway. If you've made it to this point, now part of my secret Purple Heart gang. As I said, this reading was going to be like a 1 to 3 minute reading. And I felt we needed to extend it out because the cards were being pretty slippy. And if you've watched me before, I don't normally let the cards just go. We like to control the energy of the cards. Well, I do anyway. That's how I read. Everyone's different. So if you have got to the end of the reading and you do feel there was a message here for you, there was definitely a message here for you. It was meant to be. You've been brought here for a reason to take notice. Take notice, because your angels want you to be okay. I want you to be okay. But you have choices in life. You can keep accepting what you've always had, or you can accept the things that you deserve, which is the good things in life. So I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so angels take you away. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you've made it to this point, now part of my secret Purple Heart gang. They're the people that make it right to the end of the reading, either because you just like listening along or you took something of value from it. Put purple hearts and stars in the comments so that I know that who you are. I know who it is, that the 1% that make it right to the end of the reading. Put some stars and hearts in, and I will see you soon.